Alright everyone, welcome to the third round of EVN Bingo, and we're playing Hammer by Studio Mugenjohncel, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. JP the Third with you from theInsnow.com, and so far we've had some good times here on these Let's Plays. I've really enjoyed doing them, and I thank you all so much for your support. This is a new deal for this particular website, but if the feedback we've gotten so far is any indication, and if it continues to be good, I'll keep uploading Let's Plays, and we won't go back anytime soon, I don't think, but moving forward, I can definitely see a role for it here. Anyway, on the matter at hand, I haven't really played much of Uncle Mugen's work. He's been very, very influential in the community for a long time now, but the format he would release his games in wouldn't work on my computer. So I haven't given him a lot of attention. Hopefully that changes today. We're gonna see what this is all about. I've heard, like Clockwork City, this is pretty short, but we're gonna see what happens. So let's get started. At least this match actually lights. Thank God for the small miracles. I take the little flame the match has and hold it up to the wood. Within a few moments, the wood begins to glow and flames overtake it. I'm going to be warm for another night. I don't know when winter first started. Must have been a couple of weeks ago. All I know is that it's damn cold. I wonder how long this batch of wood will last. Hopefully, it'll be more than a night. I've only got a few matches left. When I first broke into the house, there was nobody in it. Though, this is going to be a recurring problem with all of the Nano games, I'm thinking. All of the grammar and punctuation and everything's going to be everywhere, but so far I'm liking the atmosphere. So maybe it's one of those summer or winter homes. Considering that there's not any other house in the area for miles. Not that that matters anymore, though. Better than any place I've lived in until now. I can't help but wonder if they died the same way my parents and friends died, coughing up blood and wheezing, with dark circles around their eyes. They all started dying a month or two ago. At least, I think it was that long ago. By the time anyone knew what was going on, it was too late. Reports came in from all over the globe of people just coughing out blood and falling over dead. They were fine before, everyone said. Never saw this coming. Me, I got the hell out of there as soon as my last friend died. Found a car that had a key in it and sped off to anywhere. That's how I found this place. I'm hungry. I think I'll grab something to eat. It was going great until this idiot's face popped up. Nice cameo, Uncle. I opened the cabinet. There's a few batches of canned food here. All Uncle Mugen's creamed corn. Really, man? I checked the fridge when I first got here and it was empty. Perhaps I was right about the whole temporary house thing. I grabbed the can opener and opened a can of creamed corn. I never really liked vegetables. But when it's the end of the whole world, and you're stuck in a house with an empty fridge, creamed corn might as well be filet mignon. Can open. I grabbed a spoon and start digging in. Excuse me. The corn tastes like shit. But it's nourishing shit. So I might as well keep eating. Looks to be another quiet evening. And I do mean quiet. Ever since the power went out a couple of days ago, There's been no TV, no computer, no radio, nothing. I haven't seen a soul in about a month now. It's not as if there's anything else I'll be doing for a while. I've tried looking for a flare, or something to alert people where I am. But so far, I've got nothing. The only tools around here seems to be an axe and a hammer. The axe I've used to gather wood in the forest. It's quiet in the forest too. Haven't heard a bird sing or a cricket chirp since I first got here. I wonder if whatever killed all the animals. Excuse me. I hold that thought for a moment, and then chuckle to myself. It can't be that bad. It's never that bad. After all, I'm still alive. Yeah, I suppose that's not all that great either. You know, maybe. What the hell was that? It's coming from the door. It's gotta be a tree or something, or maybe an animal. Yeah, it's gotta be something like that. It's just an animal. Or maybe the wind. Or something. I walk slowly to the door, making sure the knocking continues. It does. As I make another step forward, I hear a loud shuffling sound. It's the sound of the doorknob, the locked doorknob. I never knew why I felt like locking the door, especially nowadays. But here we are. Something is trying to open the door. I pick up the hammer off the table. I can't be too careful. Excuse me, folks. I grab the key in my pocket. I'll open the door. Just a little bit. Just a tiny peek. I open the door, ever so slowly. The door creaks and... It's a girl. Please, please let me in. I don't believe it. It's really someone at the door. Please let me in. It's so cold out here. There's a real-life person out there. Alright, let me get you a blanket or something. Thank you. That would be... Before she can finish her sentence, she falls to the ground, coughing. No. Oh, hell no. I slam the door as fast as I can. She's infected. That's how it starts, coughing. I hear pounding on the door. Please! Please let me in! Shit, I forgot to lock the door. I slam my body against the door. I can't help but stare at the doorknob, furiously shaking. She's trying to force her way in. Wait, I've got a hammer, and I'm pretty strong. I think I could have enough time to open the door and do what exactly? I can't just kill someone. But she's infected, and if I let her in, so will I. There are just some things that have to be done. Please, help me! But she really needs help. Maybe it isn't that bad. But, God, the coughing. I heard it in droves when I was running. You can't help it. When you're infected, you start coughing like mad. Then comes the blood, and then death. I gotta make a choice soon. I can't just block the door forever. Okay, crap. Well, there goes my kinetic novel square. Okay, we got the choice. We're gonna kill her or let her in. We'll do a second playthrough, I guess. For now, we're gonna do it. We gotta look out for number one. Here it is, the end of the world. So, here we go. Do it. I gotta do what's best. I gotta think about number one here. I swing the door open and bring the hammer down on her. It impacts her skull with a sickening thud. A few more hits, and she's shaking. I hit her on the head one more time. She stops shaking. I shakily put down the hammer. I breathe hard. God, the adrenaline must be pumping right now. She's definitely still now. Should I take her pulse? No, there's no need. She's dead now. Oh God. I'm sorry, but I did what I had to do. I had to live. I wish it could have been different. But it was the right choice. There's just some things you have to do, right? Besides, it's over now. I'm alive. I'm alone. But I can't lose hope. There will be someone else if I hope hard enough. There's got to be. I close my eyes. My throat's really scratchy. The end. Yeah, that was short. 11 minutes. But I liked it. It was really effective for a short story. Didn't waste a lot of time trying to build up characters unnecessarily. Anonymous. Not bad. Not bad. It definitely had a strong feel to it. Very good mood. And I'm not going to do the card now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back. We're going to do that last choice. We're going to just do it all in one shot. 11 minutes is no time at all. And we're going to call it from there. And I'll give you my final review and everything then. Until then, well, not until then. I'm just going to let the credits roll, and then we're going to cut right to the choice. So just hold on to your hats, folks. We're not done with Hammer just yet. Okay, as promised, cutting right back to the main choice of the game. This time we are going to choose not to kill the girl. So, here we go. If it'll let me. Okay, there we go. No. No. What am I doing? Here I am, all alone. And I'm already trying to kill the first person I meet. Maybe it's just a cough. It is pretty cold out there. I'm sorry. She groans a little. Damn it, I've got to get her warm. I pick her up and drag her inside the room, and settle her by the fire. Huh? Hello. She coughs again. I don't feel so good. Shit! She is infected. I cry out and retreat from her. What's wrong? I open my mouth to say something. It's nothing. Nothing at all. We sit in silence for a while. She seems to be alright for now. But I'm going to die. I let her in, and now I'm going to die. So, how do you feel now? Tired. I think I'm going to go to sleep now. The fire feels so nice. Her voice trails off as she closes her eyes. Her throat lets out a rattling cough and a lot of blood. Then there is silence. I get up from the fireplace and head back to the kitchen. My throat already feels a little scratchy. Damn, this disease works fast. I grab my can of creamed corn and continue eating. If I'm going to go out, I'm going to go out with my stomach full. Uncle Mugen's creamed corn. Hell of a last meal. And there we are, done again. You literally can knock this entire game out in 15 minutes. That is insane. But again, going back to what I said earlier, it tells its story very well with the time it takes. It doesn't try and do anything over dramatic. It doesn't really attach you to any one character or give you a lot of backstory. Just what you need to know to give you a feel for the mood and to give the one choice you have, some weight. So if you're going to do a short connected novel, visual novel, any type of story really, this is definitely the way to go. And just hats off to Unk here. Hopefully we'll see more from him in the future here on VNSnow.com if he continues uploading his games in a format I can play in, Uncle. Just throwing that in. But we're gonna go ahead and pull up the thank you, man. Thank you. Anyway, we're gonna pull up the main card here and let's see what we got. Now, obviously we have, well, hold on, let's let the dramatic music die down a little bit so you guys can hear me. Okay. Well, now we got different dramatic music, so there we go. Anyway, we don't know exactly where they're setting it at. They both looked Asian, but that could have just been the anime style artwork, so we're going to leave both setting blocks unfilled. We do have anime style artwork, though. It has text. We have a Megane character, a character with glasses, so there you go, all you fangirls who are just into that kind of thing. Technically, we don't have any event CGs. Now, it was all done in still pictures and not with character sprites. But event CGs have a very definite purpose in a visual novel, and we didn't have that here. So we can fill that block in, and honestly, that's it. Just the Megane character, the thing has text, and there are no event CGs. And honestly, and we did have a male protagonist. Let's go ahead and fill that in too. So we got 4 blocks in, not even close to a bingo here, but it is nice. The fun of the EV and bingo concept is that while we poke fun at some of the familiar tropes and cliches of this genre, every now and then you'll get a game that maybe has 3 blocks in or 2 blocks in, or in this case 4 blocks in. That really is trying to do a decent job and be somewhat original. And Hammer isn't perfect. It's got its own flaws, just in with its I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of a criticism. How dare you think of a criticism, JP? It's flawless. Well, no, the ending could have been a bit cleaner. It just for it to show up and suddenly she's coughing out blood out of the blue, especially when they describe the symptoms to us, it denotes kind of a small problem with just how the disease works. But I do like this tone. I do like the setting. It is good. And the fact that I have very few critiques about it, about it, tells you that you need to at least pick it up. You can spare the 15 minutes, and hopefully we'll see more work from him soon. And hopefully at some point we're gonna get a bingo in this. Maybe with Visual Novel Tycoon. Maybe, I don't know, but we will see. In the meantime, crush that like button if you like what you're seeing. Visit VNSnow.com if you want to see more reviews, previews, all the good stuff that we do on the site concerning this genre. And we will be back real soon with another playthrough for Eevee and Bingo, specifically for NaNoRenO 2014. I'll talk to you guys very soon. Until next time.